We are done. We're butthurt in life.
And it's all BGS's fault. It always BGS's fault.
You're wrong, Daddy.
You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy.
You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy.
Bitch, you on YouTube too. But I'm an independent. I don't need no man. I got a black man on my arm. Where's yours?
What's going on, everybody? ABMediaa83 here. And tonight we're talking about Shoe Shine Shills. Yes, tonight we're talking about some another term for it is butthurt blues. Some butthurt blues had a stream. And they're crying that we here in the Black manosphere don't tackle racism properly. That we're not fighting against racism properly. In other words, they're starting to sound like, the Iron Bang. Y'all don't fight anything. And y'all take my word for it. You're gonna see it for yourselves in a few minutes. But before we do that, I got a little blues song here that I'd like to play to give you an idea of what we're dealing with. But once again, I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. And I hope you enjoy the show. Give me 1 second. Let me get this song together for you guys. It just stopped rendering. Let's see. Should be under shoe. Yep. All right. Hope you enjoy.
Chase that Canadian ruby slipper while shining blue shoes. We cry about men who stand while we sell out to the blue. We say the red side is wrong while the blue side enslaved us. We keep on smiling in the smoke, then blame the same hand that raised us. We're the shoe shine shills. We're always butthurt. We can't stop crying. We can't admit we were wrong. It's all BGS fault. It's all BGS's fault. You're
Don't blame him.
wrong, Daddy. It's all BGS's fault. You're still wrong, Daddy. Let the poor boy pay. Trade our spine for a promise and call it a better day. We point at the our skin. Then we holler for a new damn judge and let the old lies back in. Where the shoe shine shill, we're always but. Stop crying. We can't admit we were wrong. It's all BGS fault. It's all BGS's fault. You're wrong, Daddy. It's all BGS's fault. You're still wrong, Daddy. I got a boot on the tongue and a grin for the crowd. Same train, new color, same fear said loud. If the mirror speaks truth, we smash that glass. Then we dance in the ruins and call it class. We're the shoe shining shills. We're always butthurt. We can't stop crying. We can't admit we were wrong. It's all BGS fault. It's all BGS's fault. You're wrong, Daddy. It's all BGS's fault. You're still wrong, Daddy.
All right, y'all get the gist. We'll finish that later. Now, here's the main core. Here's what we're talking about today. All right, let me remove this from stage and put that on the stage. There we go. Move this over here. All right.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Black Brain Trust. This is episode 937, Black Politics. Please hit the like button as you come in, share the video
You mean butthurt politics, right?
if possible, and hit that notification bell so you get all the updates from the Black Brain Trust. I'm here with my co-panelists, Dollar Will, Nagona 11, Man of Tomorrow, and Jay Shine.
Hey, what's going on, Mike?
Going on?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Not much, man. I just wanted to actually have this conversation about Juneteenth, the 4th of July, or the 4th of July, and white supremacy. No one else seems to be talking about this in the manosphere, and I think that this video that we're going to watch is actually timely because it just came out as well. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
China's largest white supremacist group is training with fascist fight clubs in the US, growing a global network, preparing for what they say is a race war.
The race war is here.
For the first time since their formation, Second Sons Canada is promoting how it sent members south of the border, meeting with some of the most prominent white nationalist groups in the United States and the founder of the whole movement.
I'm for pro-white. I'm for putting my race above everything else.
And through public Telegram posts.
Okay, what else is new? They've been talking about a race war for forever. Come on now, what else? What else is new? Anyway,
videos and images, we track them from Texas to a major gathering in South Carolina.
It's very significant that we're seeing Canadians travel across the border. It is getting more and more coordinated by the day.
Second Sons Canada describes itself as a men's nationalist club. But based on our previous reporting and expert analysis, it's more like what's called an active club. Active clubs are a global movement of white nationalist fight clubs who gather to train in combat sports. They're founded by this guy, Robert Rundo.
I put my people first. You know, there's fun in fascism.
What we're seeing is a growing white supremacist movement that orients itself around physical activity, who are using these activities as conduits into white supremacist radicalization and mobilization.
Here's the leader of Second Sons, Jeremy McKenzie, giving a Nazi salute.
Yeah, they've been doing this for years, and that's one of the reasons we get on black women, as they're going to bitch about later. One of the reasons we are hard on black women is we try them to get our boys into combat sports, but they refuse to do so. And yeah.
And the group openly welcomes neo-Nazis. Here's their vice president, Alex Brand.
We do have National Socialist members. I'm not going to lie about that.
We've spotted American active clubs coming to Canada before. They were present at a meeting in 2024.
None of this surprises me. We've known they've been on this stuff for years. We try to get our boys in the martial arts, and the women usually not all the time, but usually say no because well.
Hosted by the Ontario-based group NS13, which we geolocated to Goderich, Ontario, and also last summer in Haldimand County in southern Ontario. We discovered the location by finding these wind turbines in the background of this Telegram video. Second Sons has held demonstrations across Canada, but this is the first time it's posted images of its members in the United States. According to Telegram posts in late March, they traveled to Texas for their first meetup with Lone Star Active Club, based around Dallas. We've geolocated these images to verify them, and we find that their first meetup was in the city of Fort Worth. The two groups can obviously be seen at the Fort Worth stockyards, but also at a major gym. And here they are at a private gym used by the Lone Star Active Club. This place was first geolocated by the Texas Observer.
This is very much a broad, multinational movement of like-minded individuals who share similar interests, whether that be...
Again, none of this surprises me. But when we push history to get our boys into sports and martial arts, they say no. And now, unfortunately, the next generation, the boys are weaker. Some of them.
Combat sports, martial arts, physical exercise, but also a similar ideology in that they want to establish a homeland for white people only.
So Second Sons is meeting up with a Texas Active Club, but that's just their first stop. We uncover ties to an even more important figure in this movement. This image appears to be taken in a sort of clubhouse for the Lone Star group. You might think that this is 3 Second Sons members. Check out this guy in the middle, though. We believe this is Robert Rundo.
When I first saw that picture, I laughed because despite the blurring, I knew it was Rundo right away. I mean, that's obviously Robert Rundo. There's no question.
Rundo is the founder of the modern active club movement. In 2024, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison for what U.S. prosecutors described as planning and engaging in riots at political rallies, in which Rundo and others pursued and assaulted other persons, and were later seen celebrating the assaults they had committed.
I've been investigating Robert Rundo since 2020. There'd been a long legal saga at various points throughout that timeline that I've been following him.
Here's why we think it's him. The watch in this video appears to be the same one as this image. And the tattoo blurred here is in the same shape and place as Rundo's tattoo in this other video.
But see, when we talk about getting our boys into combat sports, who are usually the people that go up against us?
He's also appeared in this place before. Take this video of him preparing White Lad's monthly Sunday dinner.
I would describe him as, well, the founder of the active club movement. He does have really the most senior role, much more of a strategic or ideological figurehead.
Next, Second Sons members hit the road, traveling from Texas to South Carolina. They're heading to American Muscle 2, part combat sports tournament, part networking event. They meet there with clubs from across the US, like Great Lakes Active Club. You can see someone wearing the Second Sons shirt in this promotional video put out by the organization running the event. That organization, Patriot Front, one of the United States' most notorious white nationalist groups.
Nothing even comes close to Patriot Front, so there's a reason why we learn from them, learn from other groups, and why we try to emulate some of what they do.
There is very likely a high degree of strategizing that is happening at these events, as well as deeper thinking as to how to propel the movement forward.
American Muscle 2 took place at a business called Dixie Republic. It describes itself as the South's largest Confederate store.
The actual model that they have adopted that is designed to radicalize and push individuals into white supremacist. These groups are ultimately seeking to undermine democracy and
pretty much,
and replace Canadian values with a very strict fascist interpretation of the society they want to achieve.
I think the greater worry should be around the potential radicalization among the existing members.
And once again, what they're playing, none of this surprises them. This has been going on, and everybody knows, especially in the backwoods areas. But yet, when we try to get our boys into combat sports or try to get them to join the military, who gives us pushback? Keisha.
existing core and leadership, a radicalization towards political violence.
We'll continue to keep an eye on groups and gatherings like this. If you have something you want us to investigate, email us at vi@cbc.ca.
Yeah.
So, any initial thoughts?
There's a sheer lack of a certain melanin content of individuals there, even though they want to associate.
Whose fault is that? A lot of us advocate for our boys to get into sports and how to defend themselves, but black women run the community, unfortunately.
Themselves with these people politically. Strange.
Well, the Dixie Republic store that they had down there, I wonder if that had anything to do with taxes and tariffs.
and Juneteenth about reminding them to pay their taxes and tariffs, or else.
I mean, all jokes aside, man, I do think that this is definitely this is serious now, because if you got Canadians crossing the border, shouldn't we be closing the border? I mean, why are we closing the border with Mexico? That's not where the threat's coming from. The threat seems to be coming right from the Great White North. Where's Andre 420? You know, the Afro-Canadian.
Yes, they actually called out the Maple Leaf Andre, which is funny considering one of the individuals on the panel.
The manosphere who seems to be...
Oh, let me rephrase that, since the individual I'm talking about is such a fucking coward. The individual on the panel thinks we don't know about him trying to get with a married Canadian BW. Yeah, we know about that, bro. But you like to hide throw a rock and hide your hand around the Black Brain Trust, Man of Tomorrow, and Codebreakers, Jay Shine. But I've been watching you, nigga. And we see, bro, yeah, we know about that. We just choose to be quiet about it. But since you want to keep running your fucking mouth, turnabout's fair play.
He's so active in our politics, how come he's not talking about this? Young Maple Leaf, whatever his name is, why is he talking about this? You know, this is really important, because if they're linking up like this, what does that mean for black people? Because ultimately their gripe seems to be about the Civil War, you know, and democracy.
These boys, nobody's prepared for a Civil War, because that means you would cut off supply chains, and nobody wants that.
That they, you know, the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment, and you just saw, coincidentally, you know, the Supreme Court kind of strike down, you know, the idea of overturning birthright citizenship. All of this is, you know, the intersectionality of it all, you know, for the lack of a better description, is coming together at the most appropriate time. Jay Shine, any thoughts?
Ironically, I just read an article. A double-appointed judge just ended 6 Proud Boy cases because the DOJ wanted to, you know, not pursue anymore the prosecution anymore. And even though they have, you know, all the evidence to continue the case, the judge has the discretion to continue it. He says, well, I'm not going to if the DOJ is going to drop the case, or if they're not going to pursue prosecution. So what that means is that on both ends, this is how this works. The guys you saw in the video, the muscle, if you will, for white supremacy, they get to act out and commit crimes, and then they get let off because the ones, some of them who are smart or have an aptitude for intelligence will end up in office. And that's what you're seeing happening right now in the States. A lot of these...
Well, Jay Shine, don't talk about Grant Platinum. Oh, wait, that's right. He got outed for messing with a woman. So, anyway.
You know, white supremacists are ending up in office right now. They're running for office unabashedly. They're talking crazy. If you just look at what's going on in Colorado right now for governor, the 2 people on the Republican side talking crazy. You know, so they're vying for power. And because we're not active as a group in politics, and we say things like, "Well, I'm choosing the couch." You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, neither side wants to help black people, really. You want us to sit up here and pretend that the Democrat Party is trying to help black people? Really, Jay Shine? Really? Oh, and I hope you like the thumbnail, Jay Shine.
That means these guys used to get to be in power. So a lot of guys you saw in that video, at some point, one or two of them will end up in power, and they'll have real power.
And don't get it twisted. And Jay Shine can't call me a coward because on the panel, I told this dude to go fuck himself for a reason. And the reason I told him to go fuck himself is because I saw how he was talking shit about this space, about the Coliseum that I run now. So yeah, when I told you to go fuck yourself, I meant that shit.
They have power over police, power over military, power over policy, power over government departments. And that's when they get to do the things that they're doing right now to black men in the military. And they don't understand that. So we have a group of broken men right now, talking about black men. A lot of them in the black manosphere who
case in point. He hides behind the butthurt brain trust, Man of Tomorrow, and the Code Breakers to talk his shit about the black manosphere. But I bet you don't have the balls to come over here.
Opposite of the men you saw in that video. No matter how misguided those white males are in that video, at least they still have a masculine trait that vies for power. And we have a bunch of black males right now who don't give a damn about power. They're not pursuing anything.
This coming from the people that keep kissing Jim Crow Biden's ass? This coming from people... but kissing Jim Crow Biden's ass was getting the power. Just because he put some people in power with blackface, huh? Anyway.
All they want to do is complain about what Keisha's doing and then rooting for a white daddy to fix it for them. And they've chosen their lot.
Ain't nobody waiting on white. Who's waiting on what? You just made that shit up. Ain't nobody holding their breath for Trump to fix anything.
To go with the quote unquote masculine man, which is the man on the right, to be their champion. So they're going to empower him and let him come to power, have real power, and hurt themselves. So it's a self-defeating position that a lot of these brothers are taking. Meanwhile, you have
great point, Andre.
White boys from sea to shine to sea all over the globe training for war. And if they can't get into actual physical confrontation, they're going to...
Yeah, and when we try to convince black women to train our boys how to defend themselves, they spit in our face. So what the fuck you want us to do?
Take it out on you with the pen.
But this is what's so significant is here we are on the continent of North America, and here you have white boys coming from Canada into...
And when we try to get our boys into martial arts and combat sports, the number one people who stand in our way are black women. Then you guys bitch about us getting on black women. So shut the fuck up.
The United States to fight black people here.
Once again, and when we try to get our boys into combat sports, our number one opposition is not the white man, it's black women. Shut the fuck up.
To do that. And, you know, I'm sure they'll do whatever little they can in Canada, but Canada will come down on them pretty hard. But they're coming up in here in these United States and getting trained and so forth. And like I said, it's some Canadian watchers from here who have nothing to say but are worrying about Kamala and so forth.
Yeah, the Toronto Raptor. You know, how do you make heads or tails of this, Dollar Will?
Man, that's a hell of a wake up call. When the Flavor Flav say, "What time is it?" It got real fast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're gonna really see how far we're gonna go with that. We built it.
Yeah, it's been real. We've been knowing about these little white enclaves. And once again, when we try to get our boys either into the military combat sports, it's not the white man that tries to hold us back. It's usually black women. But you guys bitch about us complaining about black women.
You know, to this point, you're going to see who's really FBA, B1,
right,
and the ADOS. Okay, you're going to see who's really about that life, who's really Pan-African, who's really pro-black.
Really? What are you guys doing to train our boys for this?
Out in the streets when these folks show up. Now, I'll be honest, this picture really pisses me off when it came out. I'll put it like this. I think if anything was to happen to that young black woman in that picture, I think we'd be having a different conversation.
She did what she was supposed to do, and she made it out of there, which is fine.
Right now, an immensely different conversation.
Yeah.
This is what's going to separate a lot of black men in the black community.
Well, what the fuck were we supposed to do about that? Mike, if you're in the country, what the fuck are we supposed to do about this? It already happened. They didn't hurt her. What are we supposed to do about it?
Yeah.
From who's about what and what time they're going to be about it. The only other part that bothers me is that people always talk about national security and national security risk and using ICE to deport all these people. You know, the real risk is right there on that train. The real risk is right on that train, because if those guys were Muslim and they were running around saying Allahu Akbar,
I don't have the answer for that.
I guarantee you right now there'd be Arleigh Burke-class ships in the Atlantic firing tomahawks right into Washington, D.C. or wherever else they would have found these guys. They wouldn't even think twice about that.
Fuck.
On site.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing it right now in the Caribbean. Bombing speedboats as they go back and forth between Trinidad and Venezuela and other Caribbean islands with no sort of evidence that these guys are transporting anything. And you got these guys running around from city to city.
And Mike, what's really deep about it is that they got a permit to organize.
Yeah.
So the powers that be knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying about being in.
And once again, when we try to talk about getting our boys in combat sports, our number one opposition is black women. But you guys want to complain about us talking about black women.
Power, you know, and that's how power works, because DC, for last time I checked, is a very black city.
But Jay Shine, what I find most interesting is how many in this space, and many in this space specifically, and in Black YouTube, and on the whole, how very few have even.
What's going on, BGS?
Hey, what's going on, man? Okay, the thing is, man, I've heard this for the past 40 years, man. They're not gonna do shit.
Yeah.
I don't care what they say. They complain about it, yada yada yada. Even if they took her and hung their little girl up in the back of the bus, they're not gonna do shit. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, and my question is, what do you want us to do about this? They didn't.
The thing is not what do you want us to do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Okay, you sitting up there complaining, sound like the women. You don't protect us. Get off your behind. Okay, they sell guns all over the United States. What you gonna do?
For the record, I wish I didn't have to put some ruby slippers in the thumbnail, but I'm sick of this nigga slick dissing us.
Okay, so what? I mean, big deal. What at the end of the day, what is he gonna do?
Probably nothing. Anyway.
Okay, he's been around for how many years? He's been around since my original Coliseum, 2014. Okay, 2015. Okay, he's been here 11 years. What has he done?
Nothing.
What has he done? He hasn't done shit. Except he can't even slick this right. Okay.
Yeah, he has to hide behind the code breakers, man of tomorrow, and these knuckleheads.
At the end of the day, what have they done, and what are they going to do? I mean, look at.
Well, I should have an answer for that. They're gonna claim we're not doing shit and that we hate black women.
Okay, they can claim that. Okay, fine. Okay, we hate black women and we haven't done shit. Okay, the thing is, what have you done? Since you're so much better, what have you done? Go ahead.
Oh, claim Joe Biden had a great economy, but anyway.
I mean, they claim, yeah, but but that's Joe Biden doing something. What have they done? What have they done?
You know,
Anyway.
the vote blue no matter who's and all this kind of stuff. But yet, cannot sit down and talk about the march of the new Klan through DC, and they have nothing to say. Somehow they have nothing to say about this.
On the 250th.
On the 250th,
just like they did on the 150th.
They're silent.
I guess they had a march in DC or something. I slightly heard about it, but you know.
Okay, I mean they've had marches and Klan rallies. Hell, they had one when Trump was first in office. When they tried to take that statue down, okay, where the chick got killed or what? Okay, at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? Their country.
Yeah, what else is new?
Yeah, what else is new?
And they were talking. They went out to Andre earlier because evidently some of them came down from Canada or something. They were in fight clubs and all that. I'm like, so what?
Okay. And you're going to do what? Or just because we didn't put it on YouTube, and you did. How's that going to help?
Organization of it all, right? Because they're working with Canadians, they're working with the British or whoever because there was some protests, I think, last month.
Wow, they're just now figuring out white supremacy exists.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What's left of it? Yeah.
You know, with white British nationals over there in the UK, throwing people out. You know, calling. You know, have these.
And that shouldn't be surprising. You do know that Britain used to own Canada, right?
Yeah, well, they still do it because they still have. Guess who's still on the money? The Queen and maybe the King now, but the Queen.
Oh yeah, the King.
They're still part of the Commonwealth. They haven't left.
Pushed out of the country, closing the borders and whatever things that they whatever have you.
So is Kenya. So is South Africa. So what?
I don't know. And then you take into consideration whatever ICE is doing right now with Customs and Border Protection as well. We don't know how many of these guys actually work on the federal side.
Too many.
Which would probably explain why they're covering up their face, which would also explain why ICE is covering up their face as well in a lot of situations. And so they just finished killing somebody this week.
They sure did. Didn't they just kill someone else? I thought they just killed someone else. Today, I could be wrong. I thought
today.
Maybe it was the same. Maybe it was the same report. I thought they had killed someone else.
All right.
Say that one more time.
I think it was a Mexican guy.
Yeah, it was Mexican.
Yeah, it's the Mexican guy. But anyway, we definitely know that ICE is back up to their old tricks, taking people out. And apparently, this individual was someone who wasn't supposed to be killed.
Oh boy,
or something. Some madness is just something. Anyway. But
these six January 6 cases that were just dismissed, these guys can now go be part of ICE.
They are definitely a part of that.
And that's what power. We're giving these guys 6-figure salaries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To go out and just be white supremacists with no accountability.
Did anybody tell y'all to run a drunk AKA? Anyway.
And bonuses, right? With no accountability.
And bonuses.
What's up, MOT? With no accountability. You know, and that's the part that bugs me the most. There's no accountability. You know, they don't even they push local authorities out of shootings, you know, so the evidence is not even being preserved correctly. So they're making it harder for even the next administration to come back and try and investigate. So this is real serious. This is a real serious moment. But when you're dealing with boys, we're not dealing with men right now. We're dealing with males. We're not dealing with men because men vie for power. Men are concerned about protection and self-preservation, the preservation of their families and their communities. And
wait a minute, when have they done a stream on protection?
Yeah, what have they done? They had 10 years. What do they do?
Yeah, when have you guys ever did a stream on how to protect?
You can do streams forever.
Yeah.
I've done this shit for 25 years. You can do streams forever. What is it that you have done has actually made a change over the last 10 years, 15 years? Okay, y'all been in this sphere for 15 years. What have you done has changed anything?
I only came in around 2017, really.
Oh, that's you. I'm talking about them. They've been around longer than that.
At least the things they own. These guys don't even have that gene in them no more. It's been worked out, pushed out, mushed out, programmed out, socialized out. They don't have the gene on.
And when we get on the women about it, they bitch about it.
They don't have the gene no more. The gene to do what? Okay. I mean, in other words, they're pissed is because, like it or not, the black manosphere has made a change over those past 10 years. Okay, whether they like it or not.
Yes.
They might not like the changes that we've made, but things we've done stuff. So we have receipts. What do they have? Where are their receipts at? That's what I want to know. Where are your receipts at? Our receipts.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That power is what matters. They want a quasi power where they could be online talking crazy to each other because they see another black person as another person that's powerless. So they have no problem talking.
Well, to that point, you speak as if social media doesn't have power to influence policy. When enough people get mad, when like a 10,000, 100,000 tweets happen on an issue, politicians move.
They do move. Basically, the politicians, and with local groups in Los Angeles about homelessness. Okay, I told them a few things, man. Now they should start to move.
Yeah, well, I can't think of the name of that company. Flash cameras. California just got rid of those flash cameras.
Oh, the flash cameras. I mean,
it's a mixed bag. I understand the use for it, but
okay. The thing is, your thing is, all you're going to do is delay the technology. Guess what, man?
Yeah,
you're not going to stop. I mean, you're in that field, okay? All you can do is slow it down. You can't stop it, okay? When I started T800, when I first started T800, I said, okay, it's over. Okay, whatever comes is going to come, okay? So the thing is, all you can do is slow it down. You can't stop it.
Yeah, basically, I don't necessarily have a problem with the concept, but they should have tested it more, and they need to train officers on how you can't always use that stuff as direct evidence. Wrong.
I mean, you're going to have to fight it block by block, but
yes.
But the thing is, all you can do is slow it down. You can't stop it.
It's each other crazy.
They just find another technology to get around it. That's all.
Pretty much.
Time to deal with what you had on that screen or that picture you have right now on that screen. Where they at?
Yeah. You know what's gonna.
What were we supposed to do?
Where they at? Where you at?
Where were you guys at?
Yeah, where you at? Tell me where they at? Where you at?
Well, wait a minute. If I'm not mistaken, Dev was in DC. So why aren't you asking DC where he was at?
Yeah, where you
Shine.
Where you at?
From what I heard, DC's a big dude. So
he's 6'5". Yeah.
Getting yoked.
Nothing against DC for the record, but still,
by these jokers.
But to his credit, to DC's credit, in all irony, they probably would have squirmed if they saw him. But anyway,
DC couldn't have done anything because guess who DC worked for?
Oh, never mind.
Are they doing anything illegal?
No.
Okay, and there's not a damn thing you could have done.
The heart of where black men at.
Yeah.
Who all those dudes who be on TikTok and whatnot, flashing them burners and them blickies with the extendos on them and talking all that rah-rah.
Yeah, we don't do that over here. Anyway,
one of those dudes are gonna have to get yoked up by these jokers, and it's gonna determine who's about what in the black community. Now,
so what are you about?
Who's about what in the black community? What the
hell is since you want to talk about who's about what in the black community, what are you about, man? What are you about? Who's gonna be about what in the black community? Y'all ain't doing nothing, man. They just yapping, just running their mouths. They ain't doing nothing.
For the Nation of Islam, I think they've already proven where they stand.
No, sure. They haven't.
Some of these Christian brothers, they may take a different position because Grandmaster Jay, he's in jail. Still doing time.
Still in jail.
For flashing his flashlight during the first Trump administration at ATF, who were tracking these guys around.
Oh, I forgot about it.
Right. That's right.
That's right. He's still in jail.
Yeah, he's sick right
While
now.
they're canceling, while they're canceling cases for actual people who did do that. But there is something that's coming down the pipe.
Wasn't the Biden administration that yoked up Grandmaster Jay?
I don't remember, but
because he just went. He hadn't been in that long, so.
Be cleaning all these dudes out of there once the administration is over with. I'll talk about it more offline. But these people are not about to get away with this. All these people are about to go on a huge watch list, and they're going to be banned from a lot of stuff in society. Coming soon. I'm not even worried about these cowards. I mean, they should have got jobs. I mean, because once they start reclassifying, Custom Border Patrol and kicking all of these people out of here and putting these people on a watch list.
Grandmaster Jay was convicted in 2022. That's the Biden administration. What did they talk about the Trump administration?
Yeah. By the way, I got 13 watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App, support the show, hit the Super Chat, support the show. Yeah, flight cameras. It's surveillance. Evidently has AI that's supposed to be able to read the license, but it's just
London has had that for the past 10 years, 15 years. Not new.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it did, man. There's probably more cameras per block in London than any place else in the world, including China.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, these people are never going to be able to work for the federal government anyway. After all this stuff is over with.
And Democrats, go ahead.
But you have to realize that during the second half of the Trump administration, the play is going to be putting the heat on these immigrants. That's what the play is. It's going to be putting the heat on these immigrants. And unfortunately, we have to be able to stand with these people, because after they do that to them, they're just warming up at.
So they spent half the stream talking about black men aren't standing up for the black community, but now we're supposed to stand up for the immigrants. Really, bro? Oh, okay.
To do the same thing to us.
Absolutely.
Along the same lines.
We'll see.
People have just got to understand, like, I'm not really worried about them, but it's without government power, them just ganging up and doing some of this cowardice stuff that they was doing like in the early 1920s and 1960s. That's what I'm kind of afraid that's going to start happening, and no one's going to know. But
how long is it going to take FBA to put the dominoes together the way you just did?
Anthony.
No, I mean, FBA are non-players. FBA is nothing but a psyop to get you to disengage yourself from the actual process itself. That's what it's about. Because you don't see FBA people outside of the online space. And I mean nowhere, not even California. I mean, it's quite obvious these people are buck dancing, do anything for this white algorithm to catch this Delta November easy check. But when it comes to actual...
Hold on, wait a minute. He's talking about the algorithm. Let me remind all y'all on that panel.
Bitch, you on YouTube too!
Now we play that again.
Bitch, you on YouTube too! Bitch, you on YouTube too!
Art.
You can't talk about the algorithm when you just made a YouTube video. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to hear about her you trying to get on the algorithm when you made a YouTube video.
Savvy's starting to get pretty spicy, man.
And they're kind of stuck in a place to where you don't have a.
Yep. She just went after what's his name? Hakeem Jeffries and Ron Emanuel in her live. They're trying to
they do a reverse Uno card. A reverse Uno card.
Yeah, they're trying to spice up their resume for 2026 and 2028. I was like,
they're doing a reverse Uno card. In other words, we're not with them no more. Okay, Ron, you're part of the IDF. Come on, baby. But the thing is, them saying it means that they're starting to bend the knee. So so the thing is, it's not we know. We know that what they would and what they not would, but thing is, they don't have a choice now. That means they got to bend the knee. That means the IDF has the APAC has to bend the knee too.
Go with the Republicans when they had full power. You dismiss the Democratic Party, so the only thing you can do is try to.
Well, you sold us a dementia patient with stage 4 cancer and a drunk AKA. What do you think was going to happen?
Did they? The thing is, did they actually think they were actually going to win the last election?
Evidently, they thought they did. They thought they were. They thought Kamala Harris had a good.
And And instead of talking about what's been happening, why don't they get on what's going on right now, which is the Republicans shooting themselves in the foot?
Yeah, and somehow they still might win for some odd reason. But anyway,
like I said, the Democrats have the have a snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Okay.
Yeah. But no, don't get it twisted. On paper, the Republicans should get wiped out.
They should get blitzed. Okay, they should get blitzed.
Yeah, they should get wiped out. But I never underestimated Democrats' ability to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
And you just got handed two major boosts with Mitch McConnell being ill and Lindsey Graham dying. Okay, that's giving you a signal.
They're killing that picture on TikTok. That picture that Mitch McConnell just. They're killing that. I even played something. One of them had the picture. They had his wife said, "Oh, he okay." Then his head fell off. I was like, "What the?"
In other words, the governor's getting ready to rescind his office is because he can't. He's incapacitated. So.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting ready to remove him. So we'll see. The thing is, with the war going on and stuff that's going on, Donald Trump's basically handing you a win. What are you complaining about?
Stop people from engaging in the process, and that stuff, it's not going to work everywhere.
Yeah, it's not.
No. Yeah. No. And why they got all the gunshots in the background? But anyway,
I mean.
They're trying to sound spicy. They're trying to sound spicy.
About the black man who was accosted in Boston in 2022 by the same Patriot Front who was
2022. That would be, if I'm not mistaken, that would be under the Biden administration.
Yes, it was.
Then later, in the federal appeals case, awarded $2.7 million to be ordered to be paid by the Patriot Front. Now, whether or not they paid it, I haven't heard anything about it. But that's the first warning shot. For all the emotional labor of black men and
emotional labor.
By your PhDs, why aren't they talking about that black man who was accosted by these white supremacists who came out of that same administration that's in office now? People should be taking.
Well, for one, that happened during the Biden administration. So.
Yeah, that's true.
That to consider
2022, Biden was the president.
They could have mauled his brother. I mean, they did a number on him, but my thing here,
during the Biden administration. Oops.
No, they talk about the how about the black boys drowned by them white people. Recently,
I'm hearing some more stuff. Evidently, they
they're going to arrest a few more people. Huh? They what?
There were some arrests. I didn't know that.
This about the fourth or fifth person been arrested behind that shit. So
because they try to erase his phone or something, but there's always a backup online, especially for these new phones.
Yes.
Warning shot to a lot of black men.
If you got Android, it's probably in the cloud somewhere.
Yeah.
Any picture.
Yeah. It's probably set that way.
It's been like that for a minute. Even when Windows phone was going around, all your photos went to OneDrive. So that's not new.
Yeah, basically, they put really even before January 6th, man. They've been putting trackers on the phone for a long time. So if you're walking around with a tracker in your back pocket, unless you know how to disable it.
Yeah, they don't have to put a chip in you. They know where you're at.
They know where you at. Yeah. That's what January 6th.
Got out here by these jokers, and this black female in the picture here, that's somebody's daughter. People in the manosphere worried about World War III in Iran and nuclear weapons and stuff. Here's the real war,
which has a direct effect on your economy, dummy.
What happened? Nothing happened to her.
Yeah,
nothing happened to her.
I'm like, okay, you're pissed about the picture, but nothing happened to her.
Nothing happened to her.
World War III right here on the train.
And she was sitting right there in the middle of that.
Of all the stuff to worry about with technology and AI and the advancement and people losing jobs and your economy, all this kind of crap, you worried about a young woman sitting in the middle of a bus full of white supremacists and nobody that nobody touched. Okay, they ain't touch her. They ain't talking to her. And this is what you're upset about. This is World War III to you. Y'all been around the women way too long.
Yeah.
No, and none of these Negroes are talking.
And you see, but you're not talking about, okay, the reason we're concerned about it, you're spending $200 billion. You spent $200 billion that you could have used in the American economy. Your deficit's $40 billion. Okay,
Yep.
they got to start cutting things, and you worried about this, really?
Yeah, and evidently the Democrats blocked the 1.5 trillion for the military.
Yeah, well, the Democrats did. They need to blame it on the Democrats, but nobody, even the Republicans don't want that shit, man. They know they can't afford it.
Yep.
Just like the housing thing, the housing bill. Okay, a lot of you Republicans didn't want to vote for it because they didn't want to go on record. Okay, when Trump didn't want to sign it, guess what they did anyway? They passed it because they had to.
Yeah.
These people aren't idiots.
Tell me this. I wonder who took the picture. I think one of them took it. Who took it? That's what I wonder. Who took this damn picture?
Yeah, that's a good question because they don't have.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of them took the picture and they thought it was a flex and posted it.
Yeah,
but that's how they think. But it's when it comes down to seeing something like this and there's no response, and collectively from Black.
What were we supposed to respond to?
That collectively we're supposed
hey,
to.
Fine. She's not hurt. They didn't touch her. What were we supposed to do?
In fact, Art did mention this. He did show this on his show. Okay, Art actually talked about
that. He did show that last week.
Huh?
I had forgotten about that. He did show this. We did talk about this. Okay. We actually did when it happened. We actually did talk about it. I don't know what they're talking about. We did talk about it. Are we supposed to be outraged about it? Okay, if something happened to her, that'd be different. Okay, but nothing happened to her. Yeah.
Men, Black people. It's the three eyes, that when it comes to Black people.
When it comes to that note, I'm on record, and I'll say it again. I cannot watch A Time to Kill on a regular basis.
Was it Time to Kill? I didn't watch. The Django, I didn't watch. Okay, a lot of the stuff I don't watch anymore because I've been watching stuff since Roots, man. I just can't watch that stuff anymore.
Yeah, I cannot watch that movie on a regular basis.
Like when those dogs start biting on that slave in the Django, man, I turned that shit off. I said I can't watch this.
And to sum it up, I'm gonna say it as nicely as I can. When old boy asked her father, do those men deserve to die? I concur. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
They burn in hell, yeah.
On Black politics, and for me,
and that's a nice version. I can't do the version I want to do online right now.
The three eyes of ignorance, immaturity, and incessant fear.
Oh, this coming from somebody.
Incessive fear. You mean excessive fear? That's an E.
The irony of them calling out Andre during the stream when they have somebody on the stream that was trying to get with a married woman in Canada. Oops, did I say that out loud?
No.
Keep in mind.
Why is he calling out Andre on the stream?
Because these guys came from Canada. He's like, how come Andre's not saying anything about this?
Why would Andre? Okay, the thing is,
I seen it to Andre. He thought it was funny. He's like, well, and he asked the same question you asked. What was their point? Like, okay, there's some people up here that don't like me. What was your point?
These kind of cats been around for 50 years, man. They hadn't stopped. Okay, the Michigan. I've been in meetings with the Michigan militia. These kind of folks, man. Stuff is not new. Okay, they've been around for like 20, 50 years. It hasn't stopped.
Yeah, this is nothing new, really. They talking about they have all these underground trainers. Like y'all just now figuring that out? We've been knowing about this.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to zoom out and look at the timeline. This is a process. And that process that started with chattel slavery is still going. You know, we have not fixed, you know, a lot of the ideologies and the mindsets that came off those plantations. And every time,
which is true, but anyway, we did try to
guess what we've been saying for the past 12 years, okay?
Yeah.
We've been saying the exact same thing. Guess why? How come we haven't fixed it? Because the women don't want to fix it.
Yeah. And as I said earlier, we tried to get our boys into combat sports, but considering the women run the community,
the thing is, the boys should have been, as Moynihan said and Clark said back in '65, the boys should have been given their own separate school system, but they weren't because the women don't want to have it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how come it can't be fixed. Okay, it shit can't be fixed.
Get together and get some movement. You know, whether it was Reconstruction, whether it was building our own towns, there was destruction of it. And then you had another 100 years of, you know, of terror and policies all the way up to now. But not neglect that. You know, it's a lot of things that created, you know, the ghetto situation, the ghetto mindset, and also this mindset of not doing anything, being comfortable with white people being in power. And that's what you're seeing from a lot of these brothers. They're comfortable being under another person.
And your options are?
Yeah.
I mean, your options are, you know, leave. That's the only other option is to leave. How come you're still here?
You know, I mean, meanwhile, you got immigrants coming to the country, and they're already running for Senate, running for president. You know what I mean? Everybody has an innate nature. It's natural to want to get some agency and some authority. And what we have now with the Black community and the Black America is that people want to put boots on the ground, but they don't want to go get some power in these chambers.
So we came with dance boots on the ground. Come on, man. Is that the best you got?
I mean,
old. That sounds like over a year old now. Come on, man.
Now, last I heard, Hakeem Jeffries and Cory Booker are FBA.
You know what I mean? And
so the governor in Maryland. So what are you talking about?
I forget what country he's from, but he's not. I don't think the governor's FBA. You talking about Westmore?
Westmore. He's not. Was he from Caribbean or where?
I forget what country he's from. I don't think he's FBA.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, because, you know, they spend a lot of time, you know, talking about ancillary things like Andrew Gillum and, you know, whether
Andrew Gilliam.
Yeah, he got arrested again for some drugs or something. I haven't talked about it.
Andrew Gilliam. Okay. Andrew Gilliam was a black person running for governor in Florida. Okay. A major state. Okay. That's a major incident. It's not ancillary.
Yeah, I haven't talked about it. Evidently, Angela arrived less than tomatoes, so I got upset because people were talking about it. But like, you know, whatever.
I mean nobody told you to be in a room with drugs in a homosexual encounter with two white guys. Okay, nobody told you that. Or you know, nobody set you up. You did that, and thing you so high, you didn't know where you were.
Yeah, and evidently they found meth on him this last time they arrested him. I think it was in Alabama somewhere.
He has issues, man. He's got issues. I don't know what you know. The thing is, the thing is, why are you protecting him? He's got issues.
Yeah, and be honest with you, and I know it's gonna be a shock for them probably hearing this from me. It's really a shame because he wasn't that. It was close. That was a close election between him and DeSantis.
It was. It was. You know,
close election. If he had kept himself together, I could see him. You know, getting into higher office. But now, nah.
And guess who turned him in? It wasn't a white person. It was a black woman, Candace Owens. She's the one that outed him. She's the one that outed his ass. Okay, so you know, why are they bringing these? Why are they randomly bringing people like him up? Okay,
you know, he was.
Yeah, I didn't even talk about his last arrest. So I was like, okay, like you know, par for the course, really.
At this point, what difference does it make, man? He's cooked. Okay, politically, he's cooked.
Like that, you know, they're not actually focused on the bigger picture, like you said. And I think a lot of these dudes, and specifically in the manosphere, have outsourced their masculine representation to the Proud Boys and the Patriot Front. You know,
The Proud
these sort
Boys.
of-
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, prove it. Good luck.
I mean, if we wanted to outsource our masculinity to the Proud Boys and Patriot, there would be no black manosphere. We came over here for a reason.
Yeah.
We're here for a reason. I could have stayed with Mick.
Show me a stream I ever talked about the Proud Boys like that.
We don't talk about white people's problems over here.
Sure don't.
Outsource your masculinity to the Proud Boys? What are you talking about?
right-wing groups and are basically carrying out, or at least have turned the black manosphere into a surrogacy for white supremacy.
What?
Because a lot of their arguments.
Where's Snowman when I need him? Where? Okay. Maybe you know what? You know what our problem is, BGS. We're using way too much logic.
The thing is, okay, this is sore loser syndrome. Okay, they can't because they're saying that we're outsourcing. They're outsourcing. We're outsourcing ourselves to the right. Okay, which we're not. The right doesn't like us either. So,
sure don't. I've had plenty of people call me MAGA, and I was like, they've never claimed me. Yeah. And at this point, I really don't care if they do, but I'm like, MAGA's never claimed me. I've never claimed to be MAGA. I've been called MAGA, but I've never claimed to be MAGA.
There's a lot of right wing people that don't like us.
Yes.
So I don't know where that's coming from. Where we outsource ourselves to MAGA and the right wing. Okay, is there crossover? Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure people like Nick Fuentes don't like us. But
I mean. Last time I saw, okay, most people that are progressive are white and female. So did you outsource yourself to the white feminist collective?
Oh, well, they do claim to be progressive. So did you outsource yourself?
Did you outsource yourself? Yeah.
Always falls in line with whatever these gray boys, have an argument.
Wait a minute. When do we fall in line with the Iran war?
Who with the Iran war?
They said we always fall in line with what these white boys are doing. When do we fall in line with what they're doing in Iran right now?
Or Iran or the Ukraine?
Or Ukraine. Well, they can't talk about Ukraine because we're not. Trump was the one that started that war. Oops.
No.
I have a great deal of concern about, and it's like I'm not concerned about whether or not trans people can play sports. That's not my concern. My concern is on that train right there. Okay. I ride the train when I go to work.
Okay, so when you ride a train, you go to work. There's people with masks on a train. Okay.
Yeah.
And travel about the city and whatnot. Even though I have a car, I still have to ride the train.
Good for you.
Wonder, would I have gotten off of that train?
You should have.
If I had to be confronted by myself.
Yeah, you should have. Okay.
I don't know.
Ain't the first time. Welcome to America, sir. I've done that plenty of times. Where you see a whole bunch of white people and they give you that look, you get the fuck off at the next stop. That's what you do. What you should have done.
And that's what we've done for generations. How you think our ancestors felt riding the buses back in the day where they had to stand up for white people?
What do you think a white person would do if they got on the bus with a bunch of angry looking black folks? Okay, they'd have got the fuck off the next stop.
Yes,
goes both ways.
Because you can't carry everywhere. Legally, you can't carry everywhere. And even if you did carry, there's 150 of these guys running around. You only got about 10 rounds on you. You got to pick.
All it takes is one.
Think some of these dudes are ready.
All it takes is one.
Decide to pick.
Yep.
And choose.
Nobody wants to be first.
Exactly.
When first person gets shot, everybody else gonna scatter. Trust and believe.
This is a serious concern. This is a national security issue.
Oh, and by the way, that's the insult to that. Shout out to that Marine. I forget what state it was in. A white supremacist tried to shoot up a family reunion. And he's the only
yeah, he's the one that got popped. Yep.
I was like, yeah. And in fact, that was so crazy. Even the white boys were like, yeah, that's what he get. It's like that's what he get.
Yeah, just like the black lady that shot the white boy over a parking spot. So.
Oh, was that in Florida?
That way, I think it was in Florida.
Yeah, shot him over a pocket. Really?
Well, the thing is, he was trying to block a parking spot. She parked anyway, okay? And then he tried to confront her. And and she was trying to back over the escalator. So, well, he plays stupid games, he wins stupid prizes, okay?
Yeah.
He wouldn't let it go. Well, okay. Well, you know what?
The NAACP should be putting out a statement about black people traveling alone and whatnot.
I haven't been the biggest fan of the NAACP recently, but why should they put up a statement about this? Why?
I mean, number one, why is she alone? It's number one. Okay.
Yes.
Number two, how come she didn't have the good common sense to see all these white boys with masks get on the train and not get the fuck off? Okay.
Yeah. Louis gave me an explanation because he likes to run and look in certain circles, but I'm not ready to say that live on air. That I'm not ready to say that about her because it hasn't been confirmed. But
okay,
they said that let's just say that she was doing something else off the camera. But anyway.
Oh my. Okay, all right.
But yeah, I can't confirm that, and
it can neither confirm nor deny, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's had several black men who were found lynched all over the country, in different states.
And for the record, I'm not saying she did that, but that's what the rumor in the white circles.
Yeah.
Talking about this though, I don't hear anybody in the manosphere talking about this. Go ahead, Jushin.
Right.
Why should we?
And I just lynched dismembered.
Oh yeah.
We talk about this stuff all the time. What is he talking about? Like I said, this very thing we mentioned on Arts over a week ago.
Yes.
This very thing. This very incident. The very article. I don't know what he's talking about.
27 watching. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App. Support the show. Hit the Super Chat. Support the show.
It takes a very serious person. But what concerns me is that self-preservation hasn't even kicked in. At this point.
What?
These
self-preservation is he okay?
And how do you enact that? Okay, how do you enact that? What do? Okay, so we're supposed to be like the Nation of Islam and try to get the states. What is he talking about?
Hold on, wait a minute. He's talking about self-preservation. Self-preservation. Give me 1 second, BGS. I gotta find this video. He's talking about self-preservation, right? Self-preservation. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. You want to talk about self-preservation, right? Okay. What are we supposed to do with black women like this?
Your late perception, because the goal of this conversation should be to progress, right? Unless you're ladies that you don't want to fucking deal with men at all, then we should talk about.
We don't want to deal with black men at all.
I love all men and not black men, just not black men.
Well, is there any women here who don't want to deal with men? Period, or is it just black men, or is it a mixture?
It's just black men, and we actually want non-black men's help in these corrections that you speak of.
So what are the corrections that you're looking for specifically?
Force, because that's the only thing that's gonna work.
But I mean, what are you looking for black men to arrive at? A place of understanding of what do you want to see?
Well,
okay, you want to talk about self-preservation? Why should we defend these women?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they're literally talking about her harming us with another race of man.
Mm.
In any other society, they would be considered traitors and disowned.
Mm-hmm.
We believe that there is no hope for them. That we don't believe in changing their minds. We don't. But I'm trying not to.
Okay, good for you. We know to avoid you at all costs.
Say what I really want to say because you're on stage, but if they could not exist, hey, we wouldn't be mad at.
I think for me, I want the coddling culture to kind of stop. I think they get validated a little bit too much, and they're not held accountable as much as white men, Hispanic men, Asian men, the legal.
Really, bitch. Anyway,
system works in their benefit a little bit more than they think it does.
Okay. Okay. Good for you. You know, you don't want to be around black men. Don't be.
Oh, sorry, that's for later.
Okay. You having too much fun.
Yes, I am. And you'll like the tagline it too.
Guys are acting a plumb fool. They're taking jobs. They're stopping career black men from going forward or even being hired. And
what?
That doesn't concern them. But when you look at somebody like C.Q. Brown, right? This brother is a conservative. So where are the black conservatives to defend a black conservative?
Who is he?
He's a black conservative. He was put as the Air Force Chief of Staff by the Republicans. That's why he was in line to be Joint Chief of Staff. He was made Air Force Chief of Staff under the first Trump administration.
Okay.
All right.
They're probably talking about what's Trump's Secretary of Defense name?
Hexef.
Hexef. Hexef has made some questionable decision around black officers. You know.
There's a lot of white officers that got pushed out too. It's not just black. Okay, it's ideology. It has nothing to do with race.
Yeah.
This is their guy. So now they saying, look, man, I know you one of our guys. They had a lot of nice things to say about him as they showed him the door, but they still showed him the door.
Yep.
It's about having white power. So when he had that first joint session, the first joint session in February last year, he had an all-white male leadership, military leadership. You go back and watch the video. You look at when President Trump is walking off the podium or to the podium. He goes by the military leadership. It's all white males. By the time he has that joint session, he had an all white male leadership. He got rid of the women, then the black man, just like that.
Okay.
That's what this is about.
Okay.
This is about.
Okay.
You got two more. You got 2 more years.
Yeah. I don't understand how any black man could think that's healthy for them, especially given the history of the country they live in.
Well, it's because once again,
what's going on, Louis?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, Louis.
Can I say something quick on the appointments?
Okay.
One, with what Hexef did was, in my opinion, a little questionable, but something you have to remember. From 3-star general and up, those are political appointments. And especially your 4 stars that are in charge of a branch or regions such as Northcom, CENTCOM, Southcom, and so forth, they are at the behest of the president. They are like a de facto diplomat because other than military, they also do diplomatic duties on behalf of the president, especially CENTCOM. So they have to have the ideology of the president. For example, when Pete Pace was nominated as 4-star Marine General, he was a staunch evangelical Christian for George Bush. His ideologies coincided with George Bush. So whoever's put in those positions, their ideologies and political alignments are going to run in line with the president, although the military is supposed to be an apolitical position. But those 3-star and 4-star positions are political positions, and by Congress, the highest rank you could achieve by mere merit is a 2-star. Everything else is appointed politically.
It's part of the political process with the Pentagon.
Just like if we were in a city, the mayor is going to appoint his police chief and fire chief. Those are political appointments.
Yeah. Makes sense. Let's continue.
They don't care about power. What they want to be is under the boot of this great boy, because she got big balls and this kind of craziness. And this is who these guys are.
Yeah, that's a shot at me. Whatever.
Okay. Willing to get up underneath and sit there like lapdogs.
But why no?
Gee, I don't remember backing Trump on this Iran war. Anyway.
While they cut your nuts out.
Why are they doing it?
Wait a minute. This coming from the people who let Joe Biden define their blackness?
If you don't vote Democrat, you ain't black, huh?
why they want white men in charge, because they want white men to fix Keisha.
And again, let me be quiet about this picture. What do you want us to do about this picture? She made it off the train fine, so what do you want us to do about it?
They said nothing about Joe Biden trying to replace you with Latinos in your own section of the city, okay, and give them your welfare. That doesn't bother them.
I dare them to go down to Chicago and speak that crap about him. About Joe Biden was a great. Okay, anyway.
Or New York. New York feels the same way about Joe Biden and the Democrats. That's why Mondani won.
Yeah,
that's what it's really about for them. They want the white man to fix the black woman for them. They want the white man to fix everything for them.
And
when do we say that?
We don't. In fact,
Negroes were told.
Go ahead.
Yeah, last I heard, the thing is, what we want is them to change the law so that black women can't use them against us. That's what we want. Okay,
and that's happening slowly, but yeah.
For the most part, the only people that cares about changing black women are them. Because for the most part, the black manosphere does not care whether the black woman changes or not. For the most part.
Yeah, we're not waiting on black women to change at all.
We're not. Yeah.
A long time ago. If you're looking for the white man to fix Keisha for you, he ain't gonna do that. That's not his job. So tear her out the frame and
we know that, you old fool. But anyway,
tear you out the frame as well. That's what this thing is as.
What I'm confused about is what makes you think we were waiting on the white man to do anything? Anyway,
and I don't know how you can explain it to these guys, but I've heard it in this manosphere that they felt black women were more dangerous and more detrimental than racism. I've heard this. I've heard this before.
Okay.
Heard this before.
Well, to a degree, they are right now.
You got to take care of the enemy in the gate first, okay?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to explain it, but
exactly, you don't know how to explain it exactly, so you need to shut up.
Yeah, when we have chicks out here talking about abort black male babies, I mean, seriously,
they don't care.
I know.
Yeah, maybe FBA, ADOS, and D1 can form their own NATO.
Call it NATO.
Yeah. I mean,
okay, you want to go up? You want to go up against FBA and ADO? So I ain't gonna say shit when they clap back at you.
I mean, we laugh because we don't want to cry about this, but this is some serious stuff that's going on right now, and midterms are coming up. Are folks even organizing for that? We got senior citizens going back to work at 75 and 80 years old. Black folks, doing Grubhub deliveries and stuff like that, and no one's thinking about this. No one's.
We talked about this shit 5 years ago. What are you talking about? Y'all just now catching up? Why you think
it's going to get rough? What did you say? Like
BGS?
Yes, sir.
No, you were talking about this shit during COVID.
I know.
Yeah. What you said like 4 years ago during COVID? Get right or get left?
Get right or get well. I was saying that Schweiker was talking about this in the what's going to happen to Social Security and pensions and stuff like that 5-6 years ago. I was playing that. Okay, they have not done that once. When was the last time? When have they ever talked about legislation or budget legislation as far as retirement and whatnot, or even cost of living? Okay, I mentioned. I remember the bill. In fact, I'll pull it up. We're talking about this bill, the housing bill that they just passed in 2023. Okay, that Trump used to sign, but got passed anyway. Okay, that's actually a Republican bill. Actually, initiated in 2022. Okay,
under Biden.
And the Democrats with a Democratic president didn't bring it up. Okay, so what are you talking about?
Democrats in it because Chuck Schumer was running the shit Senate at the time.
But they could have passed it and had the president sign it in back then, 2023. Okay, what are you talking about? Okay, two wings of the same bird.
Black people are right now, specifically Black men. No one's talking
Well, you said that as you even really care about Black men like that, but anyway.
about this. You know, the 19-point agenda does not have this as a line item, you know, in their concerns, you know, about white nationalism, white supremacy, and the threat that's looming over your community.
Because that's not what it's about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just
like
like
we begin to address it till we address, like you said, BGS, we can't even begin to address white supremacy till we address the traitors in our own ranks.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, okay, you're probably not homeless because of white supremacy. You're probably homeless is because of child support and alimony.
Yes.
More likely.
Somehow they feel it's not going to affect them. Somehow they feel that this somehow it doesn't involve them.
Go ahead, Dogwell.
Yeah, this is, I think we're not going to have any problem getting a good turnout for midterm, but a lot of damage can be done between now and then. A lot of damage.
Now,
I don't know. This is a big turning point. I don't even think that, I think this is going to be a wake-up call for a lot of, delusional Negroes about what America is and always was. I don't think we'll hear.
I don't want to slow. We never denied what America was.
Post-racial comments anymore.
When did we say this was a post-racial country? Really?
Yeah.
That type of stuff. So I think we're going to get. I've been hearing some on the positive side. I've been hearing like in Christian communities. I've been hearing in Black Christian communities. I've been hearing healthy conversation about getting Black Christians to understand what Christian nationalism is, and that's not something that they necessarily, or we as African Americans.
And it's not, Christian nationalism is nothing new. They've been doing this ever since the 40s, especially with the Israel Project.
What are they talking about, man? They just be rambling.
Really support just because it's Christian.
Ooh.
So that's positive. I'm proud to see Christian communities taking that conversation on. So I don't hear the manosphere talk about that either.
No.
Talk about what? Talking about what's he talking about now?
Any closing thoughts?
They necessarily support just because it's Christian. So I think that's positive. I'm proud to see Christian communities taking that conversation on. So I don't hear the manosphere talk about that either.
No.
Okay, I still have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Something about Christian nationalism. Well, I just call them evangelicals. They're full of crap too, but
Okay, so the Black manosphere is supposed to take on what? And half your Black manosphere is either agnostic or atheist?
Yeah.
You're supposed to bring that up? Because we don't bring up Christianity, okay?
Yeah, we usually don't bring up religion in general.
Yeah, it's because we don't know what people's religion is.
Any closing thoughts?
They trad con, Trad.
And for the record, that's one of the reasons I left the church, because they're not ready to have a conversation about talking to non-Christians and having a decent conversation.
Can I ask a question?
I heard a lot of things. Heard a lot of things. The Black manosphere being trad cons is not one of them.
Yes.
This sounds like organized, intentional disinformation.
Yes.
I want to know who is giving them their talking points and how much they got paid.
Yeah, I told y'all months ago. I think they're getting paid because their talking points sound just like the establishment.
It does. I mean, worse than the establishment. At least the establishment is coherent. They're not even coherent. They just rattling off points.
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts, MOT?
You're right. Even the establishment is not this bad. Good Lord.
No.
Dollar
That said it right there. I had what I just said.
Nicole 11.
Hey, thanks for inviting me on, Mike.
Jay Shine.
All I got to say is the mission is to win the midterms. So the current situation we're in right now is that not only we have to win the Congress, we have to win the Senate. And it's not about we as Democrats. It's about us against this
And that's
crazy.
In advertisement for Bud Her Blue. Anyway,
regime that's in government right now. Because if this man has 2 more years to appoint the same judges that just let them January 6 rioters off, to appoint more crazy department heads and not have a body that's going to bring.
Well, once again, whose fault is that? We didn't tell y'all to run a dementia patient with stage 4 cancer in a drunk AKA.
In these department heads who are doing all the damage and carrying out all the damage.
You're not near Mike, BGS.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you had, how come you didn't? You had the votes to actually impeach him January 7th. How come you didn't?
Oops.
Why'd you let him go?
Then we're going to be worse for it. And I'm not even sure if we're going to have an adequate government or political system in 2020.
In 2020.
Yeah, my final thoughts on this is that for
2028
Democratic governments and mayors, you should put these people on the do not call list when they apply for government jobs and services. That's one point of power that Democrats could actually levy over these folks if the federal government is not going to intervene on behalf of our interests. And my other point here would be that Black people, specifically Black men, people will look back 10, 15, 20, 35, 40 years from now, 50 years from now, and ask, where were you at when the ish hit the fan? Okay? When the Proud Boys showed up, when the Oath Keepers showed up.
I guarantee you 50 years now, they're going to look back and say, what the fuck were these dudes talking about?
Showed up when the Patriot Front showed up, when these Canadians showed up, coincidentally, these Toronto Raptors. Where were you at? And what were you doing on that day? So with that being said,
okay, she didn't get armed though. Anyway,
she can't. I think that's DC. She can't carry in DC anyway. So
yeah, and like you said, BGS, I'm having too much fun.
You are having too much fun.
We chase that Canadian ruby slipper while shining blue shoes. We cry about black men who stand while we sell out to the blue. We say the red side is wrong while the blue side enslaved us. Racism when we're only mad is not done in blackface. We blame Jermaine for everything because he won't kiss the blue parties behind. We're so butthurt, it don't make no damn sense. Oh, we're the Shoe Shine Shills. We're always butthurt. We can't stop crying. We can't admit we were wrong. The only thing we can say is it's all BGS' fault. It's all BGS's fault. You're wrong, Daddy. It's all BGS' fault. You're still wrong, Daddy.
Man, I felt like my I didn't think it was going to go through, but I felt like
that's funny.
Yeah, I'll upload that later. It's not uploaded yet, but I'll upload that.
That's funny. Yeah, you're having too much fun, man.
Hey, they gave you the two. What an old girl said they should never give you Ashi Blows YouTube. They should have never.
In fact, that's what Dr. T did. They said should have never given you Ashi Blokes AI.
yeah, they should have never given my black ass AI. But yeah, and the funny thing is, I don't use it as much as other people use it because other people, they be using up them tokens so fast that they be paying like thousands of dollars in them tokens.
Yeah, well, if you make the money back, it doesn't matter.
True, very true. Phil, Phil Avage, African diaspora. He has his own. He has the 200 mile, and he's has his own AI system. He has his own AI commentator.
Okay, yeah. If it reduces your workload and you can make your money back, a lot of people do that. I just haven't.
His AI is pretty good too. I forget her name, but his AI is pretty good too.
Yeah. I just haven't found a need for it. At least not for my workflow. So, but the thing is, it's a tool, and like I said, hell, all my cheating stories are all AI. So, it is what it is.
Oh, that's funny. That might be something I'll look into.
The cheating. Oh man, hey, if you don't want to get addicted, don't listen, man.
What you said, the cheating stories, huh?
Cheating stories will get addictive, man. And you said, okay, I'm just gonna listen to one, okay, and then another one pops up, and then you see the title. So I said, I'll listen to a few minutes of this. Man, next thing you know, you listen to like 2 or 3 a day. I said, okay. If you don't want to get addicted, don't try it.
Okay.
Now everybody told that about cheating stories, about guilty pleasure. They tried it, now they're addicted. They can't stop.
You know what I'm addicted to, BGS?
What?
They got the AI one with the science stuff, like when it was talking about Atlas AI with the comment and all that stuff. Everything they got with AI talking about science and everything. So maybe like 3-4 hours long.
Yeah.
Anything over 30 minutes, man, I click off. I said I can't do it.
Well, I use that to help me go to sleep. So
my guilty pleasure on TikTok is they got a chihuahua trying to be a black man.
Oh gosh.
A bigger dog. And I'm always trying to find the one where the chihuahua get his ass whipped.
Oh boy.
They just got this dog. Wah, 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 wah. I'm like, you know how that fight would turn out in real life, don't you?
Yeah. That's why it's AI.
Yeah, you think I go crazy with AI? What they be doing on TikTok, man? They had Mitch McConnell doing a worm and everything. Playing 50s in the club side. He was doing the worm.
Well, they should have Mitch McConnell and what's the Texas governor doing a Hot Wheel, doing a race in wheelchairs.
Governor Hot Wheels, as Jesse called him.
Yeah. You should have them doing a wheelchair race. Hot Wheels versus I don't know what you call McConnell.
Actually, I know what you call it. Texas versus Kentucky Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. Huh?
You got the governor of Texas and the senior senator from Kentucky doing a Hot Wheels race.
That'd be funny as hell.
It's especially with the death of Lindsey Graham. It's going to be
that
2026.
That was shocking, man. And so
man, I thought I woke up Sunday. I thought that was a joke.
I did too.
Straight up, I thought it was a joke because I saw on TikTok. I was like, "Nah, oh come on, man, y'all just playing around." Then I looked at the comments like, "Yo, I just looked it up. It's true." I was like, "Nah, come." I was like, "Nah." Then I saw another post. Yeah, Lindsey Graham passed away. I was like, Let me go turn my computer on and look, and oh shit. Sure enough, he gone. What your boy Jamal Thomas call him? The sassy senator from South Carolina.
South Carolina. Man, I fell out of my chair when I saw that. I said, no, he didn't just out him.
Yeah, then you shared it out, and he was going in too. I was like, damn.
He was going. I said, I can't play the whole thing, but I had to play a little bit about the sassy senator.
Sassy senator from
South Carolina.
I listened to the link that you posted with Jamal Thomas.
Yeah.
I was cringing and laughing at the same time.
Yeah.
He had nothing but straight up feet for him. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. What lies were told though?
There wasn't any. Okay. I mean, I suspected. Okay, that he was. I didn't know for sure, but I suspected.
I was listening to Margie Taylor Greene, and she was on the Young Turks of all places, which is ironic considering how much they bashed her in the past. But she said, well, Lindsay was a nice guy, but all his policies, I hated the motherfucker.
Yeah.
He said, personally, he was a nice guy, and I believe that.
Yeah, the people that have met him says personally he's a nice guy. That's what I've heard. Okay, but politics is politics, man.
Yeah. And we know most of those people are friends behind the scenes, but once they get on the floor, they have to make their grandstand and all that crap.
Yeah.
Now, when Scarborough was in the Senate, was he a Democrat or Republican?
Republican, yeah. Republican.
Yeah, Scarborough.
Yeah, Scarborough. He was a Republican. Yeah.
He's a Republican.
Yeah. He was a what can I say? He was a progressive Republican, which back then was rare, but it did happen.
If I'm not mistaken,
wasn't George Bush the father? Wasn't he more of a liberal Republican? He was staunch on foreign policy, but domestically, he wasn't conservative.
Gotta remember, he's
Fabian socialist.
Yeah, he's a Fabian socialist, number one. There, that's true, and he's an FDR. He's an FDR Republican, just like Nixon was. And basically, him, Hillary Clinton, even Bill Clinton. Okay, they're all in the same vein. Ronald Reagan was an outlier, but the rest of them, they're all in the same vein.
I can't put my finger on it, but even as a kid, there's always something I liked about Poppy Bush.
He was no nonsense. Let's put it that way.
That explains it because I grew up with a no nonsense father. So,
but you got to remember, he was the head of CIA in the 70s and 80s, though. So you got to.
Oh yeah, my father pointed out people were going around calling his wife ugly. Like man, they better shut up. That dude used to be head of the CIA.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? The going word around, more people was afraid of his wife than him.
Really?
Barbara.
That's what's going around. But the thing is, you really don't know who the guy is, okay? And his father was probably more powerful than he was.
Prescott Bush.
Yeah.
He tried to stage a coup in the country, and
Prescott.
Yeah, and that's where General Lejeune went in front of Congress and testified. No, I mean not General Lejeune.
I know you're talking about Smedley Butler.
Smedley Butler. Yeah. He testified in front of Congress about that.
Yeah. You gotta remember, the Bushes come from very old English money. Okay, if you read the the Secrets of the Federal Reserve, they're in there, and then what's the name? Second book. Okay, they're in there. Okay, they're the Browns Brother Harriman banking group. That's where they come from. So this very, very, very old money. So people being more afraid of her than Poppy Bush? No, he's head of CIA and the OIS for a long time. So no, there's no person more dangerous than he actually was.
Yep. Then we got Clinton. Then we got W.
Yeah, W. And it's like I said, I got sick of following that for a long time because I started following that back in the early 80s and follow the progression of all these people. So.
Oh yeah, doing my crawling years, 83.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 83. Yeah, with Reagan breaking up the unions and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, firing the airport union.
Yeah, the air traffic controllers. Yeah. Yeah, all the union busters in the mid 80s, taking people's pensions and stuff like that. Yeah, crazy shit. you have disease and so it is whining. Oh, we have it so hard. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're kind of underwater a little bit.
It's tell them shut the fuck up and sit down. Okay, y'all know shit. Like y'all the only person that ever been through stuff with your little whiny asses.
Speaking of which, this clip that I just played, whiny asses. I'm talking about you not prepared for racism. Like, really?
Not prepared for racism. What do they know about racism, man? They haven't seen no racism. Okay, the stuff they talk about being on that bus. That chick when I was a kid, you wouldn't have been on that bus at all.
Exactly.
They would not have let you on that bus at all. What are you talking about? They ain't never seen no racism.
Yeah, if their parents saw all the white boys on the bus, there's no way.
Man, I remember as a little kid having to duck down in high grass, man, because some dude in a pickup truck was chasing us with a shotgun. What do they know about race? They don't know shit about racism. About racism. Shut your little whiny ass down. They don't know crap about racism.
Now, can I ask a question? Did they verbally taunt her or anything on that bus?
No, they didn't say a word to her.
Well, she did what she's supposed to do. She saw a threat. She remained quiet and out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Did she get harmed? No.
No.
I walked in and knew I was surrounded by racists. I just kept to my business and kept it moving.
If they were on the bus, what would they have done? I mean, you can't stop people. You can't stop people from getting on a bus or on a train.
No, you can't.
So what are you supposed to do? Is stop them from getting on a train because they have a mask on? Because they have bandanas over their faces? No, you can't. Since COVID, you can't do shit about that.
No.
So I don't know. What are we supposed to do? Tell them they can't do it? Oh, poo poo. Sit your ass down, okay?
Is it that they want people to go on stunt dummy missions or something? See, and this is why I asked, who's giving them these talking points? Because, I mean, either they're reaching at straws or they've been given an itinerary, talking points to spew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think
because also, where's the constant hatred about with Dr. T. Hassan Johnson and his 19-point talking points? They every episode where I'm listening on AB when he play them, they always talk. What is it that they got against Dr. T?
Oh, well, you don't talk about racism enough. You don't talk about white supremacy enough. Blah blah blah. That's okay. So what? There's nothing about racism and white supremacy in there. So what?
And as I said earlier, you got to deal with home first before you even start with racism and white supremacy.
I mean, the biggest problems that black men have come from child support and alimony and this kind of crap that goes on in the workforce. The white men have nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm. Where's that video at? I already showed it to Louis. Here it is. Let me bring this back up to the stage. Speaking of racism, take out this clip.
What does that mean? Yes. Jay, tell me what that means. Yes. Tell me what that means. What does it mean to be home? If I was born here, if my grandmother was born here, my daddy was born here, I got most of the fucking generations my family was born here.
Are you black or are you Spanish? What are you? I don't know.
I am black, boy.
Okay, you're black. Are you 100% black?
What the fuck difference does it make?
Well, I mean, that does make a difference.
It don't make a fucking difference if you was born in this nation and you built this motherfucker.
Black people are unassimilated.
No, bullshit. If you were born in this country and you built this motherfucker, 80% of shit, what do you mean? That don't have shit to what I just said. Listen to what the fuck I just said.
Our children.
Who the fuck is murdering your children?
Us in that cap.
You've been hanging around the bag lady too long. Good Lord.
Oh, this is
That's
this
Dr. Julio.
No, Dr. Julio. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're the protege of Tony Maceo and Nicole Michelle.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's him. Okay.
Oh yeah, from Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Oh, okay. Okay.
Rita Zarewski, Henry Nowak.
You want to talk about the fact white people commit more violence than anybody else in this world? What the fuck are you talking about?
Come on, man.
Fuck are you talking about?
How many
You really want to sit? You want to hold on, fuck that. You want to sit here and talk about? You really want to talk about?
times more likely to assault me than the other way around.
No, bullshit. You really want to talk about violence in this country? The bullshit that you just spewed. Y'all better get this shit on
George Floyd.
Now, class, this is a textbook example of what not to do with a white supremacist.
The bullshit you
Black
just
Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Come on, man.
Oh boy.
The only thing stopping me from slapping the shit out of you is
He's bigger than you. Go slap him. Go ahead.
Slap him, man. I mean, shit.
Go ahead.
real Christianity is.
Go
The
slap
only
him.
thing slapping- the only thing
Slap
stopping
him.
me from slapping the shit
Slap
out
him.
of you is
Slap
real
him.
Christianity.
Slap him. Slap him.
No, it ain't threatening violence. I'm
Slap
trying to
him.
be different.
Slap him.
The
Slap
reason
him.
that black people were so successful in this country, while y'all were
Before
beating us.
integration.
What do you mean before integration?
Yes, you guys had
Yeah,
MLB
yeah.
teams.
Oh, that reminds me. I saw this clip. It was in a store or something. This old white dude called his brother the N-word and all kinds of shit.
Okay.
There was no words. That like to beat the shit out. I was like, damn, I felt bad for him. Like, dude.
Yeah. Well, you better be one of them corn-fed white boys. You're gonna start throwing the N-word around.
Oh yeah, fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Who was that? Oh, Andre ain't shit. Toronto Raptor. Because that's what they call. That's what they called Andre during the stream. The Toronto Raptor.
Okay. Well, hey.
I like that name better, BGS. You got to work on your name.
Say who?
I said you got to work on your name, and I like that one better.
Oh wait, now you're still a little Maple Leaf to me, man. I think that fits.
Your own jazz clubs, your own hotels, your own bus.
You know why we had to do that?
You had a beautiful
you know
country.
why we had to do that?
Before
you
the
know why we had to do
Democrats
that?
smushed
Because
in with
motherfuckers
us.
that look like you said we were good enough to build this land, but we were good enough.
And the irony is,
who are these people? Why are they important?
Dr. Julio claims to be conservative, but right now he sounds like a bleeding heart liberal.
No, the black conservatives, a lot of them are like that. So believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Black conservatives are not. The thing is, you see the lap dogs that the white people put up, but no, the black conservatives are like that.
And then all of a sudden the Democrats smushed in with us.
The sick fucks that look like you. Justice Taylor has said that a black man can build this nation, but he has no rights that a white man is bound to respect. Sick motherfuckers. Sick.
See, right now, all he's doing is feeding in what this dude trolling him.
White peons that think the way that you think.
Al Sharpton.
No, it ain't Al Sharpton.
Hallelujah.
No, it ain't Al Sharpton. No, it ain't Al Sharpton. Fuck, this disease is real. That's what you don't understand. No. The difference between motherfuckers like you and niggas like you built this bitch is why
Did you watch the BET Awards this year?
No, I didn't.
Oh boy.
He watched the BET.
Oh boy.
All that yellow, man. I'm just like, is that the best you got?
Okay.
You do know that all black people agree with what goes on BET, right?
Oh boy. No, it's real.
Oh, well, this is actually real. Wow.
Yeah.
Molly Perkins
You are
said.
useless.
Molly Perkins said that's what you're
the
community
shit
is
you're
known for.
spewing. The shit you're spewing is exactly
The whole
why
entire
motherfuckers don't like
atmosphere that you
Republicans.
create
The
when
shit
you
you're
speak
spewing
is
the
ghetto.
shit you're
This
spewing.
shit is ghetto,
No,
bro.
it ain't. No.
Shit is not. You're
What
not.
do you think what you're
Just
spewing?
because you dress
It's
up nice
really
like
just-
white people doesn't mean you're
Like
not ghetto.
white people, motherfucker. What is you talking about? Like white people.
No,
Look at what you said. You
I'm
said
saying
you
that
were
black people are not
anti.
assimilated into white culture. They're not. You guys are violent. You
Why would we assimilate
glorify
to a culture
drug
that killed
dealing.
us?
You glorify
Why would we assimilate to a
ball
culture that
playing.
killed us?
You glorify.
Why would we assimilate to a culture that saw us as
Guy's not a
fuck?
Republican. He
Why
cannot
would
be
we
on that
assimilate
side.
to
It's a
why
Black
would we
Lives
assimilate to a
Matter,
culture that killed us?
You can't even get into the Patriot Front.
For the record, this is why the Republican. This is why white folks like you make Republicans. And that's why niggas like you gotta talk to a 15-year-old. Cause couldn't no real one would ever give you no pussy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, that's why I left the pro-black sector, man. I got tired of hearing that shit. You know, do something that's actually gonna make a difference.
Yeah, about that video that they were talking about, like it's an older video, like I seen it a while back, but I didn't think nothing of it because
What video is that?
The video that they were covering about like the so-called white nationalist groups traveling down to the States.
Oh yeah, they were covered it during the Butthurt Brain video.
Traveling down, the white nationalists traveling down to the States.
Yeah, from Canada.
Yeah, from Canada.
Oh, they've been doing that for 50 years. It's not new.
Well, yeah, exactly, and it's like, and I
And,
did,
and vice versa, especially up north. They cross the border all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I commented on their video. I told them, I was like, that's your typical like Alberta, Canada separatists.
Yeah,
like, it's them kind of people that's coming down there. And the thing is, it's like the way they're phrasing it is like the threat is the Canadian people coming down, but they wouldn't have anywhere to go if it wasn't already there.
They had white separatists up in Michigan and in Ohio and places like that. That's what are they talking about?
Yeah, and crossing the border is not I crossed the border to Canada. That's not that hard.
What I'm saying, these groups have been in touch with each other for the past 50, 60 years. What are they talking about?
Like, I remember when I found out about that Stormfront site like years ago. I've been seeing there's Canadians and Americans. They're talking with each other and talking their bullshit over there. Like,
go look up the Michigan militia. That's been even older than Stormfront. Okay. They act like this stuff just came about yesterday. Okay, we've been talking about this for decades. What are they talking about?
That's why I was confused. I'm like, wait, we've been knowing about this stuff. Why are they just not?
Why do you think I left MGTOW? Why do you think I left MGTOW?
Yeah,
because
this shit was coming up.
I'm surprised they actually randomly brought this up, because like that video was like 8 months old or something. So I don't know why they brought it up, but I remember like the last
because they had nothing else to do. That's all.
Like one of the last
times,
I think it was that night when you guys had like Mike and MOT up there, because I was trying to I was trying to find out about like what's going on in New York with the Mandami thing, and they're Nagol was kind of like, oh, you need to worry about your own country type shit. So maybe that's why they did that. I don't know.
Who knows, man? The thing is, I can't listen to them because they're so disjointed, man. They jump from one thing to another. Okay. Yeah. Well, really, all it is a diss track. That's really all it is. Okay. Well, y'all, this train thing, y'all niggas ain't doing nothing to.
Yeah, that's why they kept playing the gun in the background. Like, really?
Master J got put in prison. That was Biden that did that shit. That wasn't Trump that did that.
Yeah, he was. I remember when he was on the panel. He was complaining about Trump, complaining about 2020. I was like, why are you bringing that up? We all know Trump lost that election.
We said he was going to lose that election in 2020. We lost
Trump lost the election. So okay, he's still pissed about it. So what?
Yeah. So what? Okay. He's got 2 more years. What do we call him in this space now? We call him the Joker.
Joker.
And I also imagine, like, I know you guys got states where it's like racist as hell and shit, but for the most part, like these racist white dudes, like they don't say no shit about black people to me. Like they'll talk about Indians, Asians, whoever, but they make sure not to talk about black people around me.
Well, because they're around you.
I know they talk shit when I ain't there.
Well, yeah, when you ain't there.
At least they ain't saying that shit to me.
Well, you're in a white country. So it is what it is, man. I like to. Well, in Canada, the natives actually get it worse than black people do. So yeah, you guys are actually imports.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the natives get worse. Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, the natives get it a lot worse in Canada than black people do here. Yeah.
Like I don't really see them in Ontario, but they're mostly over like Alberta, Saskatchewan, BC, and shit.
Yeah, in Canada, most of the racism point at the natives.
That sounds about right, because all the colonialism that went on during the 1800s. So sounds about right.
Yeah.
I wonder what let me see what Art's talking about today. I'm sure he's well, depending on his schedule, sometimes he waits, because I know as a teacher he stays busy.
Yeah, I think he's trying to angle away from the more controversial stuff. So
yeah, he's not starting till 10:30.
Yeah,
I know sometimes that schoolwork bogs him down. So
yeah, he shouldn't be that much because school's out right now.
But yeah, he's not starting.
Yeah, school's been out. So, but it is what it is, man. Like for a whole 2 years they've been vacant, but now since the midterms are coming up, now they're sparking back up again, huh?
Yeah.
I guess they licked their wounds and now it's time to come back. So really, it's all about the midterms. Okay, now they feel they have a voice. Now they want to talk shit. Motherfucker's still wrong. Okay, so I haven't heard you talk nothing about the midterms. Okay, the midterms are coming up. So now what? You still talking about what happened in the past. You talking about racism and stuff like that. Oh, guess what's happening now, man? Guess what the Democratic Party is focusing on now?
What is it?
Next couple of years, masculinity.
Oh,
yeah, I'm serious.
I thought
masculinity is the new focus in the Democratic Party. Yes,
I believe that when I see it. But anyway,
yeah, I was reading about 2 articles on this stuff. So basically, they're trying to shift gears. Okay.
I mean, they failed the last time.
So wait a minute. So now that they focus on masculinity, I imagine they're going to hate on the Democrats now because now they're focusing on black men. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, listen to Black Brain Trust is like watching paint dry. Only person that should listen to him is AB.
Yeah.
He probably put him on. He probably put him on 2.0 speed.
Yeah. That's usually how I do it. I put it on 2.0 speed because it is like watching paint dry. Case in point.
We are done. We're butthurt in life. And it's all BGS's fault. It always BGS's fault. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy.
Oh Lord, or Lord, as they say.
You remember that video of Tampon Tim when he was trying to load that shotgun? He was struggling with it, and he's supposed to be the model of masculinity.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he's not running for re-election, so you'll have a new governor for Minnesota. And well, Elizabeth Warren was running again, but I guess they're gonna have to find somebody else. Evidently, his sister's taking his place for now.
Yeah, she's gonna fill out. She's gonna finish his term. So,
like even the lefties I've been watching, they've been saying that like even though Trump's fucking up like this, like the lefties, like they're not in a good position either.
Yeah, I thought the Democrats would take more of an advantage of this. Okay.
Yeah, I did do to a degree, but yeah.
And Republicans passed that housing bill, so they're trying, they're scrambling, trying to hold on to their position. So maybe they'll do, since they did something about housing, and maybe they'll
might get a little more momentum blocking that military bill.
Oh God, I don't know. It's not. They're not going to get 1.5 trillion. That's not going to happen because they don't have it. So now the bill that the little insert in that bill they're talking about is merging the IDF with the American military.
Yeah, that's going to go like a lead balloon.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. Stranger things have happened. You got APAC on both sides, so stranger things have happened.
True. I got 23 watching. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App, support the show. Hit the Super Chat, support the show.
BGS tax is in effect, please.
But yeah, when they're talking about you not doing anything about racism. I'm like, you sound like black women. Good Lord. Let me go. I started covering yesterday, but I was like, nah, let me wait. Let me wait. Let me gather my thoughts because I already done the treatment that day, and you and Snowman were coming on, so I wanted, I didn't want to interfere in that time slot because y'all hilarious.
I'm trying to get him more exposure, so
yeah. Let's see who is. Oh, it's Relief. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of disheartening that these idiots are going to try. It's kind of disheartening these idiots are going to try to trade Clayton Clark, in my opinion.
They're going to try to do trade. I think she kind of wants to go, so I'm getting that feeling. I'm getting that feeling. But I've seen stuff like this before, but it's because it's starting to get old. And
yeah, it is. It really is starting to get old.
Yeah.
Because I know she's flopping now. She's like, oh, fuck it. You like.
And she's tired of getting beat up. So if they're not gonna call it, she's gonna. Yeah, well, I don't blame her.
Yeah, and you heard about you know I suggest you do like you gonna put that white girl on me? Just do you? Oh, you gonna put that? Come on, you know that black girl kid. She did now. To her credit, she did tell one of the black girls, you know you can't. You mad because you can't guard me? I was like, damn. He's mad because you can't guard me. She did talk her shit. Now I'll give Caitlin that. And she got these BWs pissed on TikTok.
What did she say this time to get them pissed?
It doesn't matter. She's a white girl and she's talented, and you know.
Well, even the white women don't like her. So the thing is not just black women that don't like her. Even the white women don't like her.
Yeah, it's a woman thing, I guess. Saturday I got to talk about this dude filed for the divorce from his wife because she spent $20,000 on an Usher Chris Brown ticket and got on stage and was humping him.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, she spent $20,000 on Chris Brown. So what? Yeah, it's her money.
Well, no, evidently they was in the joint account. So,
okay, he divorce. Yeah,
he filed for divorce. He evidently got on TikTok and was tossing her clothes out. He pulled a black one. He got on TikTok and tossed her clothes down on the street.
Okay.
Well, okay.
I don't know what they always have to do on TikTok instead of just what I'm out. Okay.
From what I heard, I guess my father's ex-wife put in the paper that she was divorced. And my mother said my father just went home and packed his shit up and left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, what's there to argue about?
Like you want to divorce me? Fine, I'm out. Yeah, ain't nothing to argue about. You don't like me. Okay. Somebody don't want to be in your life, you gotta let them go.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna hurt, but you still gotta let him go.
Yeah. I mean, what you can't hold him. What are you gonna do? Get mad? Or you try to shoot him? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's how some of these incidents happen. They don't think some sisters think we're not gonna leave, but when we do, they crash out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because they didn't think you were gonna leave. Okay. That's the first thing they say. I didn't think you would leave. So what'd you expect?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. To the chick I was chasing in my 20s. She didn't think I don't think she ever thought I would stop chasing her. When I stopped chasing her, slowly she just disappeared. She disappeared, and I was like, whatever. She just disappeared. I don't think she ever thought I would stop chasing her. So
No, because they're the main character. You can't resist this until you do.
So she lucky her sister was a lesbian. Her younger sister of a lesbian had double D's. Her younger sister was a lesbian, had double D's.
Yeah, that's a waste. Yeah.
Yeah, hell, she was still if she wasn't in Texas, I was still trying to hit it. But anyway.
Oh yeah, who cares if she's a lesbian? She got double D's. Okay, you can go back. You can go back to being a lesbian afterward.
Yeah, well, what's that you always told us, BGS? Every lesbian has their favorite
dick. Yes, they do.
She married now too, so I get
she's married as a lesbian. I'm not surprised. I seen that too.
Yeah, there's a double one. They both had wedding dresses on. I was like,
is she married to a man or a woman?
Woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they both had wedding dresses on. I was like,
okay.
Oh, I couldn't congratulate her. I had another friend that did that. I think they got divorced, but
okay.
You got married to a woman, and
yeah, the
I
highest
told,
divorce, the highest divorce rate is lesbian relationships. So.
My only real disappointment with her was like I didn't get an invite to the wedding. I would have came and supported you.
Mm-hmm.
And ironically, she played basketball for Howard University.
That makes sense.
Yeah, unfortunately, that lesbian thing. Yeah, there's something to that in the college. Starts at the college level, but I'm not surprised there's a bunch of lesbians in the WNBA.
No, it will in sports period because they have more testosterone, so that tends.
Yeah,
to
that's true. You got that. I call her that dude, Brittany Grinder, running around.
Oh yeah, she's been that way. She's been divorced a couple times, and she's still on child support.
Damn, they put her on child support.
Yeah, I actually did a video on her back 10 years ago about Brittany Griner being put on child support.
That's fucked up. They put that woman on child support.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I call that dude because her voice is so damn deep. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, whoa.
She thinks she's a dude, and she calls all the guys little man.
Yeah, well, some chicks end up like that. There's a chick that's a little bit taller than me that I grew up with. She's a bit younger though. She turned into a dude to a degree. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, I don't necessarily judge people on what they do in their bedroom is their business.
As long as they're not doing it to me, I don't care.
Yeah. They're gay brothers I knew over the years. They never bothered me, so we're whatever. We don't care about that crap, even though online they try to say black men are the most homophobic. No, actually SBWs are the most homophobic. They be the ones calling people, trying to call brothers gay and all that crap. Men, we really don't care. Like either you swing that way or you don't.
Yeah. You do, you don't.
Don't make me know difference as long as you're not trying to force that stuff on me. And I just saw a post because Johnny Brown Jackson talking about it's discrimination for not letting trans boys play in girls' sports. I'm like, oh gosh.
Well, then you're on the Supreme Court. Okay, do something about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. Okay, if you really want them to play, and most of the protests about trans playing in women's sports are coming from the females, not come from us. We don't care. We don't care. Men do not care. Okay, if y'all want to compete in your sport, go ahead.
Yeah, we try to warn you, but and now that they showing up in your locker rooms, like we try to warn y'all, but
all them trad cons and stuff like that, yeah. So we don't care because it's not us. They talk to the women.
Yeah, you got T.S. Madison going around talking about she's gonna beat people up when she go to the women's bathroom. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Will she go to the women's bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, she is a 250-pound man, so.
Yeah, she goes by another name, but she's been around for a minute. She has another name in the porn industry, but I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
But she is not new. T.S. Madison is not new. She's been around for quite some time.
Yeah, but about 20 years. Yeah.
Damn, it has been about 20 years. Yeah, that's about right.
About 20 years, somewhere. And like I said, she used to be a hooker on the street. So.
Oh, that's right. She has talked about that too. Yeah.
Not new.
But people act like T. Madison, Brad. Like, no, she been around. She been around for years.
Yeah.
She actually cleaned up her image, believe it or not, because she.
It was more acceptable now, so it is what it is. And in trans and stuff like that, or trans are more accepted, so I'm not shocked.
What time is it,
Yeah, it's that time. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for art.
All right.
But,
Yeah. God bless you for listening to watching paint dry, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, there's another video. I don't feel like I don't want to cover it, and I'm not gonna. And as you can see on this stream, I ain't gonna make no money off it. So, like, I'll find something else to cover.
Mm-hmm. Now, they did another one after that.
No, they did it. They did. MOT did a stream crying about the Black Manosphere, and this is the reason why I'm doing this. This is the reason I'm doing that. He had his own point list of why he's not doing shit. I'm not covering that shit.
Oh, okay.
I think Amiri was in there. He calls himself Inquisitive Prince now, but it's Amiri.
Why don't they leave, man? Go start your own shit. Why don't y'all leave? My goodness, y'all still here.
Yeah. Louis pointed out that's just Amiri. I was like, oh shit. He's like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go back under the Banyang skirt. I mean, shit.
Well, she can't. She's history, so they can't.
Oh well. Yeah.
I hope that little girl's doing okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. She does have a little girl now.
Mm-hmm. And she won't admit that she has.
That's her business. She's the one that she's the one that flew across the country to get with a beta male coon. So
get a beta male coon, yeah. I guess she didn't want to have a baby by all them white men that she was banging. So.
Oh yeah. It's funny. I noticed something about her. When you really piss her off, she starts saying, "You like taking white sausages, don't you?" I'm like, "Oh, I see what's going on right now." yeah, you're projecting right now.
Projecting right now. Yeah. And she would. I'll tell you would know something about white sausages, wouldn't you? In fact, I don't think any of her siblings are actually married to black people.
Oh, really?
No, I don't think so. I think they're all married to all mixed couples.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw her. She was on Moist Watkins.
Yeah,
and even back then, I was like, something felt off about her. I was like, nah.
Yeah. Because me and Char Woody looked into her story, man. She's her family's fucked up. I mean, fucked up. Her mama and her daddy, they okay. That's that bitch. If she's not crazy, she should be. Because their family, she comes from a very fucked up family. So, tragically fucked up. Anyhow,
I know chicks like that. You gotta leave them alone.
Oh yeah. Yep. They kind of found their way into our circle. Okay. Thanks to Obsidian and O'Shea, they brought her in.
Yeah, I know a chick. I grew up with a chick like that. I told you about her. Her daughter literally tried to drag me into the women's bathroom. I just pulled that little girl. So like baby, I can't. It's not appropriate for me to take you to the bathroom.
That is a very common thing, man. The first time I saw that, I think I was in third grade. Yeah. They try to drag a little boy into the girls' bathroom.
I'm like, baby, this is not appropriate. I looked at it, I told her mama about it, but she's standing there like a deer in headlights. So I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She tried it again, and she told me, I don't want to go to the bathroom by myself. I was like, sweetie, I'm a guy. It is not appropriate for me to take you to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Now the irony. Here's the irony. That was almost 20 years ago. Now she's 21 with her own child.
Mm-hmm.
And she and ironically, I hadn't seen her in years because me and her mother tried to accuse me of stalking on Facebook. After that, I was like, I'm out. No, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm not going to play this game with you. Unfortunately, and I'm not trying to hate on her mother too much. She was touched as a child, but and it just was I don't think she's ever gotten over that trauma.
Yeah.
So I try to leave her alone. I hadn't seen her in years until my buddy's funeral. Ironically, she showed up. She recognized me, and I was in shock. because I never thought I would see her again.
Mm-hmm.
And someone had to tell me because my bad eyesight that she was pregnant. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I wasn't surprised because I remember how Mama got pregnant with her.
Mm.
She went off to college and got buck wild, but
That's normally what happens. Okay, you get some freedom, and you see a guy that you're not normally around, and you get carried away. And
me and our mother had conversations about that. Because we grew up in the church together.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they do in the church sometimes they make sex such a taboo thing and yada yada yada. I was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. But then when you get it,
there they go nuts. Yeah. If you ever want a good sex, get an extra Jehovah's Witness.
Ooh.
I had two of them.
Yeah,
I had two of them.
I believe them bitches are crazy.
Ooh, talking about freaks. Ooh, oh my goodness. Anyhow. All right, AB.
Yeah. We got off topic now. Oh, but we hate black women so much, right? Anyway.
Yeah. You're gender worried all the time. Oh my goodness.
You hate black women so much, even though I play Savvy all the time.
Yeah. You're worried about racism. Racism and white supremacy.
Sound like the women now. Well, actually, they sound worse than the women now because even the women don't bother us as much.
No, they don't. Yeah, they don't. But
even the women figure out not to come over here and well, you don't talk about white supremacy.
You go, yeah. While you report to your white mistress about your job. So what?
Oh yeah, why you support? Why you talking to mothers about white supremacy? Why you're reporting to Miss Ann?
Yeah.
But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody that came through. If you like what you've seen here, hit the Cash App, support the show. This is ABMediaa83, and I'm out.
Put money on the books.
Put money on my books. Yo, this is ABMediaa83. To support the channel, hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified the next time I upload a live stream, video, or short. And always remember, guard your image, guard your peace. Keep it moving. This is ABMediaa83, and I'm out. Peace.